been destroyed by Russian bombs. This evening, President Zelensky said it's clear Russia isn't ready to end this war. The whole game is to weaken Ukraine. We'll be live in Kyiv, but first, Sarah Smith has our top story from Washington.
Ukrainian forces carried on training to take on their Russian invaders today. A permanent peace deal still seems a long way off. A good and productive conversation, said Mr. Trump. Disappointing or underwhelming might be more accurate, as he failed to negotiate a full 30-day halt in the fighting. He posted on social media, "We agreed to an immediate ceasefire on all energy and infrastructure, with an understanding that we will be working quickly to have a complete ceasefire and ultimately an end to this very horrible war between Russia and Ukraine." Attacks on Ukrainian power plants, this one was bombed in November, caused frequent power cuts across the country. A 30-day reprieve will be welcome on both sides. Ukraine's also struck oil and gas facilities inside Russia. Vladimir Putin did look particularly satisfied just after the phone call as he met one of his advisors on Ukraine. Before he'll discuss ending the conflict, he insists all foreign military aid to Ukraine must be cut off. Air raid sirens sounded in Kyiv after those ceasefire talks. The very limited truce mean Ukrainians could still come under Russian attack. Ukrainian President Zelensky was visiting Finland today. He says he wants to know exactly what Russia has promised and how they will be made to stick to it.
We support all steps aimed at ending the war. But to do this, we need to understand what exactly we support. President Trump is a busy man. When he has time, he can call me. He's got my number. We are ready to talk through further steps with pleasure.
Donald Trump wants to move on quickly to agree a final settlement, but he may have been too optimistic about how close he is to reaching a peace deal. Talks will now focus on the demands Russia wants met before a complete ceasefire, let alone a final end to the conflict.